Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'll be making a leather tote bag. It's my first time making the tote bag, so I hope it turns out great. And it's a pattern I got from a YouTuber. I'll make sure I leave her link in the description box, and I'll also leave the link to the pattern in the description box, so make sure you go check it out. If it's your first time here, please make sure you subscribe, like the video, and do leave a sweet comment for me in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this video. So let's get started. To begin with, I've made my pattern already, so I'm tracing it out and cutting the leather so that I get the material that I will be working on. So the pattern involves having the main body, which is the part that I'm cutting out right now. Then after the main body, I'm going to go ahead and just cut out the pocket area. For the pocket, it's optional and you can either put it on the inside of the bag or the outside of the bag. Then also the pattern involves cutting out four straps of fabric that will be used for the handle, as you will see later on in the video. Right here, these are the four straps that I have that I will be using to make the handles of the bag. So let's go right ahead to our sewing machine. So I'll use two straps to make one long strap. I'll just put them together, then sew them together, right side facing each other. One last tip that I will give you while working with leather: make sure you just oil the material itself so that it glides smoothly on the sewing machine, and also make sure you oil the machine so that everything will turn out perfectly. Here I have my straps, my two straps, looking all pretty. So I'll go ahead and start working on the pocket of the bag, right? So here is the fabric of the pocket, like the fabric that I'll use on the pocket. Then I'm just going ahead to line up my bag. One thing you must make sure is that everything lines up well. If you must measure it, go ahead and measure it all out. Right here I'm just looking for the center of the bag. I'll go ahead, notch it on both sides. Then I'll also use my tape measure to just make sure that everything is well aligned and the pocket also sits on the right part, like at the middle. Being my first time working on leather fabric and also my first time making a tote bag, it was really challenging, but I loved the challenge. Working on this bag was really hectic, and having to get the measurement really straight up was really challenging, but I was up to the task. So make sure you watch the video to the very end so that you see whatever it is that I'm going to have as my end product. Right now, after having measured everything and lined everything up well, I'm going to take the fabric to my sewing machine and I'll begin sewing. And I also decided to just put the pocket on the front side of the bag, because that's what the YouTuber did on her bag. So I decided, why not just copy everything straight from her, because it's also my first time doing this and I'm pretty sure it will turn out great, right? So here it is, and just sewing, and it was a smooth experience. Like sewing it was kind of smooth because I lubricated the fabric and also lubricated my machine well enough. So that's one thing you have to do whenever you're using a manual sewing machine to sew leather. So that's the pocket part. As you can see, it's coming out great, right? I hope you are enjoying the video to this point. So that's it. I'm super excited for this. So let's go ahead and fix or install the straps, right? So for the straps, I'm also going to measure, like I measured 4 inches from the top part of the bag towards the bottom, so the straps will sit 4 inches from the top part of the bag. That's what I measured. Then I also measured, like I didn't really measure on the side because I had already measured for the pocket, so that acted as a guide. So I only measured the 4 inches, then made sure that everything sat well. Then I went ahead and just fixed it using my sewing machine. Something that I did while fixing the straps to the bag is that I made sure I went all around the bag, all around the strap. Then after going all around the strap, I made something like a cross. You will see me doing it right, yeah. So I made the cross to just reinforce. It's not really a cross, something like an egg to reinforce reinforce the straps to the bag. You will see me doing it right over here. So keep watching. I hope you do enjoy the video. If you're still watching to this point, thank you so much, and please leave a heart emoji in the comment section. So this part right here is what I meant by the X sign to reinforce the strap to the bag. I don't really know how to explain it, but follow through, you'll see the motion. That's what I meant by the X part, and it really made the outcome to be super nice. You will see all that. I will show you. Then that's what I'm going to do to all the other 3 straps that are remaining. So I'm just going to do that, then I'll come back later.
Find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
After an eternity later, guys, this is what I have, and isn't this just beautiful? Look at that sewing. To me, it's super beautiful. I love it because it's my first time working on leather and my first time making a bag. So I'm super happy with the outcome. I don't know what you feel at this point, but I'm just loving it. I hope the steps are clear and you can follow them through seamlessly, right? We are learning together. So at this point, I'm going to just line up the bag and uh, sew it on the side seams. I'll turn my work on the inside out. I'll sew the bag from the inside because I want the front part to be as neat as it is, right? So as you've seen, I've already turned it on the inside part. That's where I'm going to sew it. So I'm just going to line everything real nice and just take my project to the machine, and I'll make sure that I stitch it on the seams. I'll seam it at half an inch seam allowance, right? And to make it more sturdy and more reinforced, I'm going to stitch it twice on the same place so it will be more stronger, right? I hope you are enjoying the video, guys. I'm super excited on how my bag is coming out, and it's my first bag making project using leather, and I'm super excited. If this is something that you want to see going onwards, kindly make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit that subscribe button, guys, and make sure you like the video, comment, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys, and also do share with your friends. So after sewing all the side seams, I'm going to sew the downer part, the bottom part of the bag. I'll line everything as you see right here. I don't know how to explain it, but you will see it properly. I know it's not clear at this point, but you will see it properly going forward. So just keep watching the video. Don't log out just yet. So I'm going to work on it and make sure I get neat stitches and make the bag so sturdy. I'm also going to sew on this part twice so that I make it strong, super strong, because it's just one layer of the leather. Though it's a strong bag, it's a strong material, but I want to make the sewing more stronger, right? So this is the other side of the bag. This is what I have, and I'm just aligning everything together. As you can see, I'm putting everything together so that it passes out seamlessly on my machine. And please, if you're working on a manual sewing machine, make sure you oil your machine because leather is kind of a hard material. So if you oil the machine or the leather part, it will glide, the material will glide slowly, seamlessly on the machine. It won't be frayed or any part at that. So I'm just going to do that, then I'll go ahead. After finishing, I'll turn out my work. After finishing that, I'm going to clean out my project, and by cleaning, I'm just going to cut out the unwanted parts, the unwanted materials, and I'm also going to cut out the some of the long threads that I have that are still hanging out, and turn out my bag to the right side. As you can see right here, the fabric is super cute. I love the textures on this leather fabric. Guys, let me know what you think about this. After all that timing, tossing, this is what I have. I'm super excited. It came out like it's super big and functional. I just love it. So right here, I'm just going to burn the frayed pieces of thread that are still hanging out. I opted to burn them instead of cutting them, so that they may be super, they may stick well onto the bag, right? Instead of just cutting them, they might fray out later. So that's what I'm just doing, and this is my final results. Anyways guys, thanks for watching to the very end. I'm just super excited, and I love my bag. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this bag, and if you'd like to try it out and tag me in your next project. So bye guys.